Hi everyone! The tutorial that I'm going to do today is called the Herringbone braid or the Fishtail braid, and it's a complicated looking braid which, once you get into the swing of how it works, is easy to do, but it does take time. Because it is more fiddly than my fingers like, I'm going to start by bringing all my hair round to over one shoulder, and that way I don't have to worry about my hands being behind me. In one of my very earliest tutorials here on YouTube, I did something called a mermaid tail, which is part of a fishtail braid. It starts off as a fishtail braid and continues into just a regular ponytail, and you can look that up here if you're interested. And I hope you are interested. I think it's a really pretty hairstyle and I hope you enjoy it. Anyway, to get onto the fishtail braid proper, as I say, I'm going to do mine onto the side, so all the hair over one shoulder, and you're going to divide it into two parts. Now, the trick of the fishtail braid is that you are crossing over lots of little bits of hair from one half to the other half. I'm going to move a bit closer to the camera and hopefully you'll get a better view of what I'm doing. Right, you want to take a small piece from the outside, cross it over into the middle and join it onto the inner section of the other half, and then do exactly the same. Outside the braid, cross it over, add it to the inside of the other half of the braid, and you're just going to do this all the way down. As I say, it does take time. You need a good 10-15 minutes to do this, I'd say, especially if it's one that you don't do very often and you're not very practiced at it. What I'm going to do is to sort of pull tight when you've added the strand, just to make sure that it stays. Okay, so we've now reached the part of my tutorial where I braid at well, double quick time. So what you're seeing now is actually 4 times faster than I was actually braiding, and I thought I'd do this little sort of audio commentary because it's really boring to just watch someone braiding their hair without anything happening, sort of nothing to listen to. If you're wondering where you've seen the fishtail braid before, why it's familiar, it sort of shot to popularity in the early sort of 2000s because it was used in the Lord of the Rings on several of the elves. They had hairstyles that incorporated this fishtail braid. And it's a really pretty braid, but as I say, it does take a lot of time and you need to be patient. The concept is fairly simple: the dividing of the hair into two, taking a small section from the outside of one half and crossing it over to join the inside of the other half. It's fairly straightforward, but it's just so time consuming, which is why I decided to speed this up. Once you've got the hang of this, once you've got it down, do practice, because this is going to be coming up again in one of my other Advent tutorials before Christmas, and yeah, you're going to need to know how to do this. So carry on watching, keep practicing, practice, and we will be coming back to it soon. You might find that the braid twists. When I finish, you'll see that my braid is twisting a little bit. It doesn't really matter. It depends on the tension that you're putting in your hair, and my tension is never even, so there will be some twists. Okay, so I've gone about as far down as I can go, and I'm just tying off the end. And this is what your fishtail braid looks like. I hope you like this braid, and I hope the tutorial was easy to follow. And I will see you tomorrow with a new style. Cheerio!